So I read the book called Snitch. It's about a girl. She's a good girl, basically, and she meets a guy that's new in town, and she starts to talk to him and date him and stuff. And so he joins this gang at school called the Crips. And one day they were at a party, and she tells him that this rival gang called the Bloods was going to jump him. So he calls up a lot of his friends and beats the guys up that jump him because he was already ready. So the girls in that gang that told him that told the girl that they was gonna jump him, they got mad at her and they tried to fight her, and she was in the hospital. She got shanked. She almost bled to death and everything. So then she felt like nobody had her back. So she decided to join that gang. But really, Eric was not really in that gang. He was in the Latin Kings, but he murdered someone that was in a different gang. So he had to snitch on these two other guys that was in the gang that he just joined to get his sentence down because he was going to jail for murder. So if he snitched on these two guys and got them in jail, basically he got 188 188, what do you call it? What do you call it? Community service, 188 community service. 188 hours of community service, and then he got, I think, 60 days in rehab. And so he basically snitches on him, and he tells the girl that she shouldn't join this gang, but she feels that she doesn't have any other family. So she joins this gang, not knowing what she's getting into, and the guy that she's talking to is not really in this gang, he's just a snitch. So she goes up, growing up in this gang. She doesn't go to college like she planned on doing. She had good grades, she had all A's, but now her life is over, and she's just gonna be in the gang, living in the projects. Well, she really had a lot going for herself, but this one guy that she met for like 6 months ruined her whole entire life, and now her life is down the drain. And this movie was an alright book. I didn't really like it. It was okay. I think the fan base for this book is probably for African American people and Latinos and stuff like that. This book didn't have a lot of things going on in it that, white people get involved with. So, I think it was a good book, but I suggest you don't read this because it was too many pages, and that's it. So, Miss Schultz, give me a 100.